Hey, what's up, Yorkshire fan? Welcome back to the channel. It's me. I'm back for another reaction video, and it's finally time for something I said I was going to do a long time ago, but I'm finally getting around to it right now. It is Ricky Gervais' speech at the 2020 Golden Globe Awards. Now, apparently this is very, very good. You know, it's typical Ricky Gervais, very offensive, very, you know, to the bone, no holds barred. Just, well, standard Ricky, really. Now, I've been looking forward to this for a while, so, yeah, let's just get on with this, because I'm always up to see Ricky Gervais. He doesn't fuck about. He's a legend. But anyway, so this was in 2019, late 2019, wasn't it? Or is there a date? January 2020. So it's literally just before the entire world shat its pants. Right. So, yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what he jokes about. I kind of remember most of what was going on around that time, but I'm sure his jokes will jog my memory in some way. I'm sure he'll reference a few things, but I don't know. Don't know what to expect. And, yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, then I'll definitely do more of his Golden Globe speeches, because I know he's done this a few more times. But anyway, so if you enjoyed this, make sure you give it a like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the Patreon. Also, check out my Buy Me a Coffee link. You can donate there for just £1. It's even cheaper to support me than ever now. So, but yeah, let's get on with this.
Hello.
Eddie Murphy.
Oh,
legend.
Thank you.
James Bond.
Thank you. Hello and welcome to the 77th Annual Golden Globe Awards.
77th?
Live from the Beverly Hilton Hotel here in Los Angeles. I'm Ricky Gervais. Thank you.
Yay. Ricky.
You'll be pleased to know this is the last time I'm hosting these awards, so I don't care anymore. I'm joking. I never did. NBC clearly don't care either. 5th time. So, I mean, Kevin Hart was fired from the Oscars because of some offensive tweets. Hello.
True.
Lucky for me.
That's true. That's true.
The Hollywood Foreign Press can barely speak English, and they've no idea what Twitter is.
Leo.
So,
What? So there's some big people here. Leonardo DiCaprio, Robert De Niro, Martin Scorsese. Wow.
I got offered this gig by fax. So, let's go out with a bang. Let's
By
have a
fax.
laugh at your expense, shall we? Remember, they're just jokes. We're all going to die soon, and there's no sequel. So,
No way did he just say that, like, literally right before COVID kicked in. We're all gonna die soon. Did he even know how right that is?
yeah, remember that.
Who's that?
But you all look lovely, all dolled up. You came here in your
Brad
limos.
Pitt.
I came here in a limo tonight, and the license plate was made by Felicity Huffman. So, no.
That's a good one. I know what that, yeah, because she was in jail at the time.
Shush. It's
Tom
her,
Hanks.
It's her daughter,
Tom Hanks, he's such a fucking... Do you know, I used to love Tom Hanks as a kid. I loved all his films, all his work, but now he's just turned into another, you know, like almost clone-like, woke, elitist, boring twat. He's just like the rest of them.
feel sorry for, okay? That must be the most embarrassing thing that's ever happened to her.
I won't say that,
And her
actually.
dad was in Wild Hogs. So, lots of big celebrities here tonight. I mean, legends, icons.
Yeah.
Yeah? Look, at this table alone. Al Pacino, Robert De Niro.
Al Pacino. Bow down.
Baby Yoda. Oh, that's Joe Pesci, sorry. I love you, man. Don't have me whacked.
Yeah, don't mess it, yeah.
But tonight isn't just about the people in front of the camera. In this room are some of the most important TV and film executives in the world. People from every background, but they all have one thing in common. They're all terrified of Ronan Farrow. He's coming for you. He's coming for you.
No. Fucking hell. Wow. That takes a lot of balls to say in a room like that with people like that. For those of you who don't know, Ronan Farrow is the one who brought the Weinstein scandal. fucking hell. And look at him, he's like, yeah, check his fucking hard drive. I mean, look at you, talking about fitting the profile.
He's coming for you. He's coming for you. Look, talking of all you perverts, it was a big year. It was a big year for paedophile movies. Surviving R. Kelly, Leaving Neverland, Two Popes. Shut up. Shut up.
I watched that, actually. He's not happy about these paedophile jokes. He's making...
I don't care. I don't care. Many talented people of colour were snubbed in major categories. Unfortunately, there's nothing we can do about that. The Hollywood foreign press are all very, very racist. So, fifth time. So, we were going to do an in memoriam this year, but when I saw the list of people that had died, it wasn't diverse enough. It just, no. It was mostly white people. And I thought, nah, not on my watch. So... maybe next year. Let's see what happens.
No, my God, Jesus Christ. I'm trying to think back to January 2020, how much we knew about COVID. I knew it was a thing in January 2020, but I don't think we knew how deadly it was or how many, how big it was going to get. Like Ebola, we thought that was going to go around the world and kill everyone, but in the end it only killed about 20 people in the UK. But Jesus Christ, the fact that he's even saying stuff like that and then what happened. Wow.
No one cares about movies anymore. No one goes to the cinema. No one really watches network TV.
True.
Everyone's watching Netflix.
True, but can you blame us? Have you seen how much it is to go to the cinema now? It's not like when I was a kid, you go to the cinema with your mates. Yeah, fine, but now it's like a treat. It's like something you have to plan and budget for. It's ridiculous. Mind you, even when I was a kid, it's still like £5 for a small medium popcorn and drink. Ridiculous.
This show should just be me coming out going, well done, Netflix, you win everything. Good night. But no, we got to drag it out for 3 hours. You could binge watch the entire first season of Afterlife instead of watching this show. That's a show about a man who wants to kill himself because his wife dies of cancer.
Wait, that's his show, isn't it, that he did on Netflix? I think I watched the first episode of that. Or did I? Oh no, we watched Derek. I've done the first episode of Derek with you guys, but I do know about Afterlife. Yeah, I know about it, but I can't remember if I watched it. Anyway, I suppose I could try it at some point in the future, and if I don't recognise it, make a series out of it. Let me know if you want to see that.
And it's still more fun than this, okay? Spoiler alert. Season 2 is on the way.
Don't want to hear it.
He obviously didn't.
Oh wait, actually no. I might miss a joke because if I'm gonna watch it, react to it, I don't want to spoil anything. But
on the way. So in the end, he obviously didn't kill himself, just like Jeffrey Epstein. Shut up. I know he's your friend, but I don't care.
Ricky, bro, wow. He's lucky he walked out of that fucking building. The stuff he's saying, have you seen what's happening to people that talk about stuff like this in public? They turn up weeks later with, having a heart attack or something. Jesus Christ. I mean, they can't really, it's not like he's just some random person on Facebook where 2 people have seen what they've said. This is the Golden Globes. Millions of people have seen this. But wow. But yeah, he didn't kill himself. I don't believe one word that they said about that. Also, don't you find it a bit strange how all these UFOs in America started turning up the same day or in the days after Epstein's guest list was released? Funny that, isn't it? And also after it was revealed that it was actually the Americans that blew up the Nord Stream pipeline, not the Russians. Funny that, isn't it?
You had to make your own way here in your own plane, didn't you? Right, But seriously, most films are awful, lazy, remakes, sequels.
What is it with remakes?
That there might be a sequel to Sophie's Choice. I mean, that'd just be Meryl Streep.
Never seen it.
Well, it's got to be this one then.
Never seen it, don't get it, but I agree. Every second and third blockbuster movie these days is a fucking remake. I mean, it's like everyone's just run out of ideas and thought, oh, well, you remember that film we made about 25, 30 years ago that made $100 million? Well, why don't we just make it again but change a couple of things? Fucking hell.
All the best actors have jumped to Netflix and HBO. You know.
I mean, haven't they just brought Titanic out again? The exact same film. What's the difference? I've seen, like, on YouTube, people putting in the comments on videos about it. I went to the cinema today and watched Titanic for the first time. You do realise it's been out since 1997. Literally, it's 1 year younger than I am. It's like, fuck off. Come up with something new. Do you know what I mean? They're being given like $100 million to make these films and they can't even come up with a new idea. Fucking hell.
And the actors who just do Hollywood movies now do fantasy adventure nonsense. They wear masks and capes and really tight costumes. Their job isn't acting anymore. It's going to the gym twice a day and taking steroids, really. Have we got an award for most ripped junkie? No point. We know who'd win that. Martin...
Who's he referencing there? Dwayne Johnson? Probably. But, no, I don't mind some superhero films. Like, growing up, the Sam Raimi Spider-Man trilogy, they were But most of it,
Martin Scorsese, the greatest
That's why I don't watch it.
made the news for his controversial comments about the Marvel franchise.
Or Star Wars. I see Star Wars as the same thing. It's a lot of geeky sci-fi nonsense that just doesn't interest me.
And they remind him of theme parks. I agree. Although I don't know what he's doing hanging around theme parks.
I read that
he's
he
not
said
big
that.
enough to go on the rides, is he? It's tiny.
It's true. It's true. See?
Right.
See, Hollywood? That's how you're meant to react to a joke. Yeah? You're not meant to call the police and say, oh, I'm the victim of a hate crime. Just laugh and fucking move on.
The Irishman was amazing. It was amazing.
Didn't see that either.
It was.
Heard about it, didn't see it.
It was great. Long, but amazing. It wasn't the only epic movie. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, nearly 3 hours long.
Didn't
Leonardo DiCaprio attended the premiere, and by the end, his date was too old for him. So...
See, even Leonardo DiCaprio, woke aficionados laughing at that one, but that's true. I saw there was a post on Facebook yesterday, it went viral. His latest girlfriend's like 19 and everyone was calling him a paedophile or something. What? The age of consent in most states in America is 16, and then in the ones where it's 18, she's still older than that. I mean, yeah, it's not the conventional way, but she's 19, she's not 7, she's old enough to make her own decisions. Chill out, it's none of your business, is it? He's living his life, man. You know? Just because he don't want to settle down and be boring and get married and be tied down, so what? If he wants to live like that, then let him. He's fucking earned the right to. He's earned his money. He's just, God, mind your own business. I shared it on my Facebook, and all I got was fucking, absolute, well, insert insulting descriptive word for them here. But yeah, it was just like, oh, shut up. You telling me that when you're 50, you're not going to look at whoever's the that time's latest Megan Fox or Margot Robbie or Selena Gomez and not think, oh, I won't mind a night with her. Yeah, alright, mate. Shut up. Fuck off.
Even Prince Andrew's like, come on, Leo, mate. You're nearly 50, son. The world got to see James Corden as a fat pussy. He was also in the movie Cats.
Yeah!
No one saw that. And the reviews, oh, shocking. I saw one that said, this is the worst thing to happen to cats since dogs, right? But
That's
Dame
good.
Judi Dench defended the film,
Clever.
saying it was the role she was born to play. Because she... I can't do this next joke. Because she loves nothing better than plonking herself down on the carpet, lifting her leg and licking her own minge.
Chris Evans.
Furball. She's old school. It's the last time, who cares? Oh. Apple roared into the TV game with a morning show. A superb drama, yeah.
Lifting her leg and
A superb drama about the importance of dignity and doing the right thing, made by a company that runs sweatshops in China. So, well, you say you're woke, but the companies you work for, I mean, unbelievable. Apple, Amazon, Disney. If ISIS started a streaming service, you'd call your agent, wouldn't you? So, if you do win an award tonight, don't use it as a platform to make a political speech, right? You're in no position to lecture the public about anything. You know nothing about the real world. Most of you spent less time in school than Greta Thunberg. So, if you win, right, come up, accept your little award, thank your agent and your God, and fuck off, okay?
Boom!
So...
Fucking mic drop, Ricky. You tell those fucking vapid, woke, elitist twats what the crack is. Fucking right on. Yes, finally someone said it to them. Yes, that is yeah. Wow.
It's already 3 hours long.
Well, that's me told, because I'm the worst one. Well, he's not the worst one, but he's up there. Jesus Christ. Now, I don't know who I'd say is the worst one. The walkest, most annoying one out... You know, like the celebrity that's moaning about everything, not just one particular subject, you know. You might have one talking about feminism, one talking about racism, and none of them have actually suffered it. It's just an excuse to do another interview or make another documentary and make a bit more money. But I don't know what I'd say is the worst one, because there's so many of them. I mean, Louis C.K., he's a bad one. Whoopi Goldberg, she went on an American breakfast show recently and talked about something that was nowhere near what she was making it out to be. I don't know. Who's the worst celebrity for that woke, genuflecting, virtue signalling crap that it's never affected them in their life personally? And it's, you know, who annoys you the most out of all the elite celebrities?
Right, let's do the first award. The first award. The first award is for Best Actor in a Television Series, Musical or Comedy. To present the award are a couple of actors off the telly. What can I say? Jennifer Aniston and Reese Witherspoon.
Just a couple of actors. Yeah, just a couple of actors off the telly, these two. It's just Jennifer Aniston and Reese Witherspoon. Yeah, the only, you know, one of them only played one of the leading roles in the biggest sitcom in American history, and the other one guest starred in it a couple of times as a sister. Among other things. I love him. I love how he's not afraid to reduce anyone in Hollywood or in that kind of circle to exactly what they are. Just another person that happens to be paid a lot of money for playing different people in films. That is all they are at the end of the day.
In a little while, we're going to see a short clip from The Irishman. It's 88 minutes long. So...
See what I mean? He made the film and he's laughing. Good lad.
In the meantime, here are Sofia Vergara and Matt Bomer. Welcome back. Still having a good time? Good. As you know, the meal tonight was all vegetables, as are the members of the Hollywood Foreign Press. Please welcome their president, Lorenzo Soria. Knives Out has 3 nominations tonight. Yeah.
Haven't seen that either. All I know is Daniel Craig's in it.
See what can happen if you don't dress people up as cats? It's that easy. Here are 2 of the nominated stars, Ana de Armas and Daniel Craig.
So that's why he was there.
I've got nothing negative to say about these next 2 presenters, because the big one could snap me in half. So please welcome Zoe Kravitz and Jason Momoa.
Yeah, good decision, because he's fucking massive. He could snap you in half, probably.
Kill me. We're nearly done.
Kill me.
Jesus. 3, it's already 3. Right, last one. Come on, guys. Our next presenter starred in Netflix's Bird Box.
He just wants to go home. He doesn't even want to be there. It doesn't matter how much they're paying him. He's just like, oh, let me go. But Bird Box, yeah, I watched that with my mum when it came out. She were really into it. I didn't see it. I didn't really enjoy it that much. I thought it was a bit overrated.
A movie where people survive by acting like they don't see a thing.
Yeah.
Sort of like working for Harvey Weinstein.
Oh my God. Oh, Jesus. Wow. There's a time and a place to make that joke, and that place is not whilst you're in a room with all his best friends. Fucking hell, fire.
You did it. I didn't. You did it. Shut the fuck up. Please welcome Sandra Bullock. That's it. Good night. Thank you. Please donate to Australia. Have a great time. Get drunk. Take your drugs.
Is that... Yeah, that's it. Oh my God, he is a master of savagery. Get drunk, take your drugs, fuck off. Oh, wow. Oh, Jesus. He is, do you know, oh my God. It's not just the jokes, it's the fact that he's telling them. I mean, you find me another comedian that would have done that, presented that show, and told those jokes. Just told, had the balls to tell them, without editing them, without... Because I bet, when he was writing his jokes for the show, I bet he didn't have any, what do they call them? They give him like a right fancy job title to cover up what they're actually for. But at the end of the day, they're just like, the woke watchdog for comedians, to make sure that, oh, yeah, no one's going to get offended by this, no one's going to get offended by this, oh, yeah, that one's fine, that's not going to hurt anyone's precious fees, yeah, that's fine, okay, no, you tell this joke, you'll get cancelled, no, do you know what I mean? But, so yeah, I know for a fact when he was writing these jokes, there was none of that. He was just like, I'm presenting it, they're paying me to do it, I decide what I say, no one else does. That's what I love about Ricky. He does not hold back, he doesn't care who's watching, who's listening, he doesn't care. And that is exactly what comedy is all about. Comedy is not there to satisfy you. It's not there, it's not there, it's not meant to satisfy everyone. Most jokes are very niche and based on a very specific subject or, different group of subjects. They're directed to usually a very specific group of people. But nowadays, these idiots, they want all comedy to be... they want it to be filtered through the medium of public approval. They want it to meet every guideline. They want it to fit every agenda. And at the end of the day, when comedy is filtered through the lens of public... I forgot the term. I heard the term the other day on a YouTube channel I know called the Podcast of the Lotus Eaters, which is a very good channel. You should go check them out. Podcast of the Lotus Eaters. It's a political channel, but it's very good. They talk about a lot of very important subjects, and it's good to watch. But filtered through the lens of public... Filtered through the lens of... I'm going to have to find it, because it's one of the best ways I've heard of describing it in my life. But, you know what I mean? Or was it just... It might have been just scrutiny. Filtered through the lens of public scrutiny, maybe. Of... But, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. But Ricky, he doesn't submit to it at all. He's exactly what the world needs right now. Also, I saw another article about comedy, about modern comedy, how the more conservative side of the political spectrum is winning the comedy war. And it actually gave me a little bit of hope, because comedy has been ruined by people on this side. Wait, hold on. How will you be seeing this? Hold on. I want to get this right. So you'll be watching this side of the screen. Okay, so, right, that's my left, your right. Right, so that's your right. That's your left, yeah. So this side of the political spectrum, shall we say, and it's those on this side that are ruining it. And the people on this side, they're getting rarer and rarer. I mean, how many comedians do you watch these days that still tell jokes how they want them to be told? They don't just tell the same jokes over and over again. You know, it's the same stuff. Like, Romesh Ranganathan, he did a Netflix special. I got about 30 minutes in, and I didn't laugh once. I don't think I even uttered a slight grunt. And then he started making a joke about how Subway have changed the name of their BLT to the LGBT something, and he said, well, it's not like the sexualising sandwiches, or it's not like the sandwiches wearing a condom. And I just thought, for fuck's sake, how is that a joke? That's not a joke. It's not... Comedy has been absolutely ruined by the wokeness, and it absolutely gets on my tits. And, oh wait, no, what was it in Rabsina's bit that I said I was going to start saying instead? Gets right on my nipple end, that's it. But, so it's always refreshing to see a comedian who's still brave enough to tell the jokes how he wants to tell them, and not worry about what anyone's going to say, or how many people are going to be offended by it, and how many people are going to be saying, oh, cancel him, You'll never... You can't cancel Ricky Gervais. Everything he makes, he funds himself, he produces it himself, he directs it himself, he writes it. I'm surprised that, the Derek show no, not the Derek show, that Afterlife show was on Netflix. Because normally he just says, oh, I'll pay for it to be put here or wherever, so... But yet you can't cancel him. He's the most successful comedian of the last 30 years. He's the biggest comedian in British history. People think it's Peter Kay, but it's not. It's Ricky Gervais. If you actually measure it by viewership figures of all his shows, how many tickets he sold at his stand-up shows around the world, all that, everything that goes into it, he's the biggest comedian of the last 20 years. He's the most popular comedian. And it's because he's the comedian people gravitate towards, because he's a comedian. He's not a political puppet telling jokes that aren't jokes that he's been told to say. Just slip this in, but disguise it as a joke to get across to people the message we want to get across to them. That's what I love about him. And that was just 10 minutes and 20 seconds of exactly that. I mean, he literally said, in the end, he obviously doesn't kill himself. Just like Jeffrey Epstein. You find me another comedian in that room in front of those people that would have said that in this day and age. If it had happened 20 years ago, then yeah, there's a lot of comedians that would have said it and not thought anything of it. But these days, no. And then the Harvey Weinstein jokes. Nobody would joke about that. They know that they'd be finished. But pretty much every joke, I mean, the one about Dame Judi Dench. She's a fucking dame. She's knighted by the Queen of England. And he said that about her. Oh, wow. I just love it. I love his bravery. I love how he will not let anybody dumb him down, dilute his style of comedy. He won't let anyone dictate how he does his job. And nobody should. Because, you know, all these actors and famous celebrities at the end of the day that act all this walk and what I bet not even 5% of them are actually like that in real life. It's just because it's the easiest thing to do, or that they know that if they do that, then they're going to be able to work for longer, more people will like them, they'll be guaranteed to get work and all that kind of thing. But in truth, you know, I've heard it. I've heard like statements from people that have gone to like Hollywood A-list parties, and the way that they're talking and describing people and the things they're talking about, it's not woke at all. It's all an act. Anyway, they're actors. You really think they couldn't fake something to you if they wanted to? Come on. But yeah, I'm glad that we finally got this one out of the way. I've been meaning to do it for a while. I knew it'd get me talking like this. That's why I've been putting it off. But now it's done. So I hope you enjoyed this, guys. I am going to go back and do his older speeches too, but I wanted to start with this one because it's the most recent one and it's very popular. And I knew that if I watched this one, I'd know more of the references, which I did. I think I knew all of them. I just didn't. I've just not watched some of the films he's mentioned. But no, I knew every joke. Pretty much. Yeah, I think I did, yeah. So, yeah. But I'm glad we did it. So, if you enjoyed this, guys, make sure you give it a like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Also, check out the Patreon. It starts from just $3 a month, which is about £2.52. Also, check out my Buy Me a Coffee link. You can buy me a coffee there for just £1. It's very, very cheap. But that is all from me. So, yeah, I will see you in the next one, guys, whatever that turns out to be. Thanks for watching. Hope you're all having a great week so far. Much love to everyone. Yorkshireman out.